Alright, we are back with Lunar, Silverstar Harmony. And I'm Fighter Kaus. And we're already in a battle, so double RPG. Say hi.
That was quick.
Well, hey, I mean,
Hey.
it's a good way to start off this, keeping us on our toes, right?
Ain't that truth?
I'm double RPG, by the way.
And
I'm
the other...
Visible Ninja,
There you go.
aka Corpse.
Yeah.
Since
But
I
you-
don't have much to say about Lunar.
You do...
Oh yeah.
We do have other stuff to talk about, thankfully.
I know, just with the
Oh,
game we're
yeah.
playing, I'm not too familiar with it. So.
I mean, since we are playing an RPG that has anime visuals, there's plenty to talk about in the news in that regard with those two subjects because they all pertain to a particular franchise that we all come to love. Based on the new Nintendo Direct that happened yesterday.
Now technically it was not a Nintendo Direct, it was a Pokemon Presents.
Well, of course.
But
You
yes.
know, completely original, distinct thing, I guess.
Do not steal.
Exactly, do not steal.
But yeah, they showcased two brand new games. One of them we already knew was going to be inevitable anyway, but the other one really took a lot of us by surprise.
I know, yeah. So of course, Sinnoh confirmed, finally.
Mm-hmm.
Yes!
I'm sure, a lot of people are very happy with, including me.
I
Some
am.
People, that's the thing. Some people don't like the chibi art style, even though it's
That's the original look
just-
of the game. It's just
even
3D.
though yeah, it's just an
Mhm.
updated version of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking of it like, what's that? Breath of the Wild versus Link's Awakening style,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, especially yeah, it's like the Sinnoh remakes are more akin to the Link's Awakening remake with that art style, whereas
Actually, hold on a
the
second.
new one, Pokemon Legends Arceus or Arceus.
Yeah, both are
There's
acceptable.
There's no right way. to
Yeah,
pronounce
both
it.
are acceptable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one's
That's what
more
I've
akin.
learned.
That one's more akin to Breath of the Wild because it has more action elements to it.
Yeah, like they even said straight up, it's an action RPG,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
but it is
So-
considered part of the mainline games.
Does that mean this is
And
still
they-
considered Gen 8?
Yeah, and they said that they're trying, from what I heard from Game Freak and Nintendo, it said they're seeing this as like the possible first of a new series of games
Yeah.
that's like a breakaway point from like how the main games are played. So,
Which would be interesting, because like an open world RPG, like people have been begging Pokemon to do like an open world game forever, and
Oh,
now
God, yeah.
we're finally getting one. So, and it's sort of a prequel to everything, because it's like in the ancient Sinnoh region.
Right now, yeah, this is the most earliest game in whatever timeline it is.
Yeah, because we're back in it's analogous to being during the Edo era, and you're sort of like a ninja, but not quite. And you go use ancient versions of Pokeballs and everything. And there won't be
Right.
any kind of transition when you fight a wild Pokemon or not. It'll just spring out at you, and you'll just go into battle. They've also confirmed it's going to be an active time style battle, Final Fantasy,
okay.
and it won't be not turn based anymore, like an
So
ATB system.
So kind of like Final Fantasy VII Remake in that regard, where you have
Yeah.
an ATB system, but you can still do, melee-based attacks that way.
Well, we're not quite we don't know a whole lot about it since this game is due out next year, whereas the Diamond Pearl remakes are late this year. So we also got to better look at New Snap, which is still looking pretty nice for it's coming at the end of April. So I mean, yeah, New Snap actually looks kind of cool. As someone who put a lot of time into the original one, I'm weirdly enough, I'm kind of looking forward to a game about taking pictures. So,
Have you never played the original Pokemon Snap?
He said he put a lot of time in it.
I put a lot of time into
Oh,
it.
sorry, I wasn't.
I put a lot of time into it. I even went to a Blockbuster and got my shit printed off from one of those kiosks.
Oh, I remember those.
I very closely was able to buy one off of it's called Kijiji up here, but it's basically like Craigslist. Like I very narrowly got one until somebody, I guess you could say, put in a higher.
I wonder
if at the last minute.
These snakes have a thyroid problem. Also, can we all be heard correctly? I didn't even bother to ask.
I hope so.
Because last time the audio was not set up right.
Oh yeah, I can.
Last
I
time
can
the
hear
audio
the game
was
audio.
ass.
Oh, that's good to know. Okay.
Yeah, the game audio I can hear.
That's good.
And in our voices I can hear too.
Perfect. That's what I wanted to know.
And even Starchild says, "Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, sound is good." He even also said, "All I want is a Zelda game with that art anime style from the original Link's Awakening instruction manual."
Oh yes, yes.
I remember. Yeah.
Like the anime cutscenes it had and stuff, man.
Yeah, anime style.
Old school anime style. Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Old school, kind of like Gunbuster.
Yes.
Which oddly enough, we actually watched that this week.
And what's funnier is that a friend of mine on Pixiv drew a Gunbuster fan art that same day, and I was like, "We were just watching this, bro," and he was like, "What?" I was gonna attack. I don't care.
But yeah, going back to those snakes with the thyroid problem.
Yeah, they look right.
Either they got a thyroid problem, or
Right, it's because of their throat, you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, huh.
They're bulimic. They're bulimic. So yeah, it feels good to have a whole party with this.
Because it does. The thyroid problem is because I've seen that your throat does get like that.
Mm-hmm.
We have, which they keep checking on me, and I'm like, I don't have a thyroid problem. Your thyroid's fine. I know that. Stop checking it.
I would have said that those snakes had mono, but that might be a bit too dark.
I remember the first time I didn't heard of that till I got to high school. It's like, the heck is mono?
Mononucleosis.
Yes, I know.
Kissing disease.
Yep.
And even put you out of commission for quite some time, even if you're in school.
Yep. That's how I heard about it. High school, all of a sudden, like, oh yeah, see, these two kissed, and boom, they're... I like Kyle over here. He's dope.
Why, thank you. But yeah, he's a pretty powerful fighter.
It's like if you took Alex out of it, everything, like, Alex is like an extra sword fight. Oh, I threw up on her.
Aw.
You're also gonna throw up on her? Really?
Starchild says, I have the Gunbuster 2 Diebuster movie.
Yes, Diebuster. I was talking about that one.
Puked out of its eye. Well, it had a little bit of that crap out of its eye, but then did an actual puke. Ugh.
Freeze.
So yeah, all those hetero wannabes from Goto Woods are back here in these woods.
Yep.
Just a palette swap.
It's palette swapped. It shouldn't be that much stronger. It's literally just different color. It's that much stronger somehow. That's how it always is.
What game do you feel where they actually done a palette swap of enemies a bit too far?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Probably Double Dragon. Like, they ran out of colors so much that, like, you start seeing green Abobos. Like, it ain't even a real skin color. Green? And they don't even explain it as like, oh, they're bio. They're just like, no, it's just a regular dude. He's just green now. Like, wait, what? I'm like, wait, what? You want me to do what?
Yeah.
Because, like, other beat-em-ups had palette swaps, but it wasn't crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like that, you know?
I would say a lot of RPGs in general have that same
Oh,
problem.
God.
Now I can understand why they do that because you
Right.
want to have stronger variations of enemies, but still,
There's,
that's kind of
there's a
overkill.
limit. You know, there's a point. It's like what Will Smith said. To a point, then it's gross. You know,
Yeah.
the more the better, but to a point, then it's gross.
Starchild says Final Fantasy 1 had a lot of color swaps.
Oh boy, did it! I never played the original one, but I did play the GBA one, and even that I remember.
Mm-hmm. I've been playing that game off and on my PSP.
Oh, the remake.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Is it? Do you like it more than GBA one, or no?
Yes.
Oh.
Its load times are pretty good, and the music, you'll probably remember it from the PlayStation 1 remake because it's just basically ripped off of that.
Oh.
But it's like the visuals are all the only thing that's new about the game are not only the visuals, but they also have the chaos dungeons that are based off the 4 Fiends of the Elements.
Ah.
But the thing is that when you go through those dungeons, you actually do get to fight specific you do get to fight powerful bosses from past Final Fantasy games, like say Gilgamesh, Omega, Shinryu. You know, all those famous bosses that have become synonymous for their place in the franchise. The more famous ones, I'd say.
So yeah, Pokemon. I talking about Final Fantasy, so I'm like, so yeah, Pokemon. But no, you reminded me of something with bosses like that, which is Final Fantasy VIII.
Oh yes.
There was like hidden bosses that gave you the best weapons or something. That was it.
Super bosses.
Ultima Weapon was one of them, or am I thinking of something else?
In Final Fantasy VIII, Ultima Weapon was one of them, but it gave you the best Guardian Force.
Yeah.
You mean girlfriends?
That's
Yeah.
Well, they're
Yes,
called
the GFs.
GFs. Well, they're called
I
GFs. What other words would you use?
What other meaning would you give
GF.
towards that?
Exactly.
Huh? Would you know it? Squall and his friends are dating a Dolans, or
Yeah.
summons, or aeons, or.
Well, hey, why not?
And guess what? Even though they date them, they can't even remember each other or their memories of their past, since that side effect of using GF so much. That's an actual thing in the games, usually.
Oh yeah. We all know his true GF is Quistis.
Well, she's the one that most would, yeah.
Because she's
Hot teacher.
got a whip and she's kind of hardcore.
Which I'm pretty sure.
Van
that's why
Halen song, "Hot for Teachers," literally her.
Which I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that's why Jerry, you despised Irvine Kinneas so much.
I didn't like him. I remember.
Because he always wanted to be the ladies' man to Renoa and especially Selfie, and you're like, I'll have to stick with Quistis since she does not get that much love. And I agree with you.
Just throw. It said cursed brain, but did it just throw its brain at me?
Curse bomb. I would hardly classify that as a cursed bomb. That's more like a Cero, if that makes any sense.
Bleach.
Yeah.
Darkness
Yay!
blast.
It's so nice. Alex looks so happy every time he wins. Yay! I'm like, how can you hate him? Look at him, he's so happy.
So happy.
I mean, yeah, how could you hate him?
Starchild says, I was playing FF8 earlier today, and I have all the final weapons except for Renault's and Irvine's, and I'm about to go into the forest stream on disc 1.
Nice. I should play 8. It's been a while since I've played 8. I really should.
Oh,
days.
It's good. Yeah, it's really good.
No, I know. Like I said, yeah, it's been a while. I don't know if I was thinking of picking up that newer one with the nicer visuals, but I don't know. Because I know they didn't. Because I know they only did that for the models, not the backgrounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the backgrounds still look kind of shitty, whereas
Yeah.
the models actually look a lot nicer.
Oh no, I got poisoned.
And it's got like, what is it, like
Oh,
a
they're
3
doing it again.
times speed thing,
Mm-hmm.
which I know
God.
really helps with getting the Guardian forces.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain things.
Oh
I mean,
my
there's
God,
certain
they're all
elements about the
gang.
game I felt. There's certain elements about the game I felt that did not really age well, but looking back at it in retrospect, it's really a pretty legendary entry. And Chaos, I was expecting you to say, yeah.
Oh well, you know, Alex got glip clop there, so I was getting like, oh no.
Oh well, don't worry. I mean, even
Null
if he
is
gets
gonna
Glip-Clop,
heal him.
yeah, Null's gonna revive him. Starchild says, yeah, they changed some of the pictures on the cards in Triple Triad as well on the remaster.
It's the reason that's the reason why I wasn't avoiding fights. It's because some of them still need. Whoa, see what I mean? He's. Ooh, how do I? Jessica, do your thing.
Hurry! But
Yeah.
yeah, that's yeah, this is probably one of those things, like, in between episodes, Jerry, you may need to do a bit of grinding outside of the stream at times, you know?
Oh boy.
The bane of my existence.
Yeah, I know, right? I did it for Shenmue, but you're. I don't know.
I did it for you, Ryu.
I was like level 70 when I went to the ending.
When you beat this game?
When I originally beat it.
On the PS1 or the PSP?
The last time I beat it was on the GBA.
Oh, the GB. Oh, right, because of the Game Boy Advance remake, Lunar Legend.
Yeah.
But did they have the quality of life improvement where you would instantly have your HP and MP refilled after you level up?
I don't remember.
Or I know they changed some things in the scenario, like they did for the PS1 remake.
They did.
When it came to Lunar
The
Legend.
Jessica here, you find her differently than you do here. If I remember right.
Yeah, Nash actually appears in Berg at the very beginning of the game. And you actually find the white dragon inside Goto Woods for some reason.
Yep.
And in
PS1 version, I have no recollection other than just of what level.
Yeah.
GBA, like I said, I remember being level 70 and some stuff. PS1 version, I remember playing, but that's about it. Well, you remember the PS1 one? I had it.
And the PS1 one.
I should have kept it.
The PS1 version was pretty brutal with its difficulty.
Boy, howdy.
Especially near the end game. And it was even more brutal because of limited item quantities.
Yep.
It basically had that same problem that Earthbound has when it comes to inventory management.
It's true.
Items are not quantified. They're individualized.
That's why when I was buying stuff here, I'm like, wait a minute, what? Because like I remember the PS1 version, like being like you said, stingy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they did. Fix
Okay, I remember that part. PS1.
They did fix that problem in Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete, where you do have better inventory management, where you can carry up to 20 of the same type of item. So it's like they're all contained together. So yeah, that's definitely a big improvement. But it's just, yeah, when playing the PS1 remake of this game, it's like, yeah, inventory management, I could seriously do without. I mean, you could hold a lot more with Null since he pretty much is your item bag in that game.
Makes sense.
But it's like for everybody else, they can only carry a few items.
Oh, there's Mariod. Didn't realize that was the end. I was expecting more. I thought I was gonna still be in the woods.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no.
Mariod.
So this is Mariod.
Mm-hmm.
This is amazing, Alex.
Starchild says, I have both Lunar
Oh
games on
God!
PS1 and
Kyle said an amazing quote there. I don't know if the screen.
The real amazing part is that these hicks managed to nail anything not related to them.
Golly! He basically made an incest joke there. They're all...
Oh God! Oh God! But anyway, let's get cracking and find this Thieves Guild test giver who's supposed to be here.
Welcome. Oh golly! Now, is everything here a sex joke now? The way they spell welcome.
Welcome. I'm Mark Cunningham.
Not just welcome, but welcome.
She must be drunk.
No, she's speaking very so like super like. But go ahead. So what Starshus?
He said a couple things. He says, I have both Lunar games on PS1, and they can be pretty rough if you slack off. And the second one is, my friend and his cousin beat Lunar 1 like 4 times in a row when it first came out. Starchild, are you talking about the Sega CD original or the PS1 remake?
I think he's the PS1 version just because of what I remember with him talking.
Yeah. Okay. But, oh God. I mean, Kyle, you have got some of the best lines in this game. That's why you're one of my favorite characters.
Thank you kindly for coming to my store. How can I help y'all today? Oh.
PS1 version? Oh, okay. Now, when you're in Marriott for the first time, you do not get immediate access to the weapon and armor shop.
Funny.
You won't do that until after you have completed the Red Dragon Cave.
Interesting.
Yeah. And that
My name's Cunningham. Since we're all family here, I thought I'd give you a neighborly warning about that bridge over yonder. You see, it's rotted, so be careful, Thar.
Oh, man. Didn't manage to nail anything that's not related to them, eh? Well,
they're all related. He just said, yeah. They're all inbred.
Yeah, I mean, take a look at the bridge. I mean, look how beat up that bridge is.
And then Kyle comes back and burns Nash. He said, that line came out of your mouth is so fake, it actually did damage to my soul.
Nash. It actually did. Oh, boy.
Creak, crack, crack.
Give it a shot.
Hey, the creak and the crack. I think the bridge just moved. Crack.
Crack, crack.
Oh, there goes Jessica.
Oh, no.
And Kyle jumps in right after her. It's gonna fall. Ah!
Jesse! Oh, nice sprite work of him diving in the water.
Yeah, that actually is. Like, the fact that I was able to tell he dived in and not fell in. Are you alright?
Now that is a man saving his woman right there.
Yeah.
It's a man.
Oh, now you're a man. A man, oh man.
I'm a man.
Someone's hitting on her, Alex. I done try to fix up this here place, but we're still doing poor business. What's wrong?
Well, no, I mean, you remember what Kyle said. These hicks will hit on anything that's not related to them, so, careful what...
Hi there, sweet thing. You sure are a purty girl. How about we go out sometime real soon? There aren't any purty girls here. Should know I'm related to most of them. They are, they are inbred. Oh, God.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, no. Lordy. Let's see here. I done heard rumors that there was crooks from Riza casing this place. I think that fella over at the bar might be one of them.
Yep. Well, he's not from... Well, yeah, he's not from Riza, sir, but he does got some pretty witty one-liners. Okay, and it's not in that place. I guess Nash and Jessica are at probably the armor shop, or were you already at the armor shop? Oh, okay, so it's the weapon shop you can't get access to, but you can still get access to this shop. Okay, no, they're not here.
Ooh, steel armor, eh?
Starchild says, he says a few things. The PS1 version is superior in pretty much every way to the Saturn version. Most people didn't even know it came out for the Saturn until the PS1 version came out. By then, the Saturn was dead. Right, because Lunar Silver Star Story was originally remade on the Saturn before it got ported to the PS1. And it was a Japan-only title, too. And then thirdly, he says, straight up hillbillies. Yeah. Hitting on our ladies over here. Assholes.
One-time auto revive, huh?
Oh yeah, the angel ring. Yeah, that's kind of a loose cannon. So use it if you want to, but it's up to you. I mean, I'd say it's good for somebody who has really weak defenses.
Which she does.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's here. My little one went to the festival and fell head over heels over a singer named Lily. I don't know what he's gonna do if he marries outside our happy little town.
Hillbillies living in a what kind of village would they describe this? Like a river village?
Yeah, Port
village?
I was wondering if y'all were hailing from Riza. Do you know a girl named Lily by chance? That girl sang so purty I can't control myself. She's much better than any girl around here.
You haven't met Luna, have you? Well, wait, you're never gonna...
The bridge done broke? What in tarnation caused that to happen? Oh, never mind.
Point. The priest actually speaks?
Yeah. What in tarnation?
You would never expect a priest to actually do that. Normally, he would actually speak.
Well, yeah.
Normally.
I can't go in there. That's where I can't go in.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah, that's the bar where, I think that's the bar where Kyle is.
Over yonder.
Well, where are Nash and Jesse?
I know, because I can't go in there.
They might be at the entrance.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. I already went to these houses, right?
Yeah.
And I already went in there.
I don't think he went in. I don't think he went into the left house.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he went in.
Oh nope, I didn't. Yep, there's Jessica and Kyle.
Yeah.
Yep.
What you mean?
Kyle, you dove into the river to save me, knowing full well you couldn't swim.
Oh!
He didn't even know how to swim. He just went in. Wait a minute. So she had to save him.
Oh no. He was doing a manly thing. Oh, Kyle, you lose all man points.
She had to save him. All right. Someone better tell me right now who's making Jessica cry. Because I'm going to kick their face in. It's you, Kyle. You're the one making her cry. Kyle!
I'm going to kick their face in.
Have you been crying? The heck I was. That's right. What was I thinking? Dream for my child. What do you mean, dream?
What was I thinking?
Did it ever occur to you that I could outswim a fish? You still running around? I should have left you to the sharks. What'd you just say? I'm
Oh,
not
you
sure.
you're calling Jesse a shrew? Oh, that's just typical anime fashion for you. Okay, so it's actually Nash who's at the bar in this version because it's Kyle who's at the bar. Because he gets
yeah.
in the PlayStation 1 remake, yeah, he's the one who's in the bar because Alex finds everybody else.
I heard about that boy. It's like I heard about that boy jumping into the river even though he couldn't swim. Sacrificing your life for the woman that you love is so romantic. Maybe I'll just fall into the river myself to see if my husband loves me too. Yeah,
Aww.
he probably not gonna jump after you.
He's probably gonna leave you to sleep with the fishes if you're that annoying.
Oh, yep, now it's clear. Hey there, come in. Kick your heels up and relax. If you want some good song and brew, this the place for it. I'm always a big up for a suds, but these kids are a big no. Well then have yourselves a tall glass of milk, kids. Drink up and sing us a song. I'm pretty sure whoever did the localization for this had a lot of fun with this.
I'm pretty sure they did.
How many times have I told you before? I've already talked things over with the guild chief. Hurry up and give us a thieves' crest or whatever the heck you call it. It doesn't matter what the test is all about being able to beat us at something. Why should I force you to do something like that? I don't like the tone of your voice, boy. How do you like that? Let's give ourselves a laugh. Oh boy. That there dancer is easy on the eyes, but she can't sing or dance worth beans. That's funny.
So yeah, I mean, if you play the PS1 remake, you will actually see Kyle in the bar, and he's actually plastered for a bit, but when you talk to him, he'll just go back straight to being sober.
I think the great Kyle would take you up on that offer. I'm not ready to lose to a young blowhard like yourself.
That the great Kyle will take up on the offer.
What's the chat say?
Star Child just said it's straight up hillbillies, lol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nothing else new.
Okay.
So I think this is where the Thieves Guild guy is going to tell us that we're going to need to go to Damon Spire, so we're going to have to backtrack.
All right.
Through Mariod Forest.
Is there something happening this weekend, Star Child? I just want to know if you know, because I noticed our view count. I'm like, oh wow, what? It said like yesterday in my stream. What the heck?
Oh, Kyle's getting wasted in this little drink game.
The great Kyle's never lost at a drinking game, ever. Wow. That's not something worth bragging about. Alrighty then, give me my thieves' crest or whatever you call it. I apologize, buddy. But the real test to retrieve the treasure from Damon Spire, which lies to the south of Marriott. Oh, jeez. All you need to do is give it to the guild leader and you pass. Now you tell him to get some treasure.
So, yep.
Got old notebook. As long as you got the old, you should be able to get to the spire. Well, golly, thanks for wasting our time. Good sir.
So, yep, it's time for us to,
you know, I've heard that girls that sing real good are being kidnapped. I wonder why I'm still here. Want to hear me sing? Probably. Might as well. Even though it's gonna... Okay, listen up. This song's gonna blow you away.
They're all just saying, la 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 la.
She's singing a Smurf singing. She's singing a Smurf song.
Oh! Yeah, I think the Working Designs, the localization team, actually did something similar to this, where they were just singing famous versions of really old cartoon shows.
Kyle even said that brings back memories. Oh, I done knew you were a hunky bit buff muffin when I first saw you. Maybe we can get together later and I'll give you a private performance. Probably not.
Hunky buff muffin. That is a first. And Starchild says, not that I know of, if anything was going on this weekend. Did any new games come out? Today has been a weird, slow day. Persona 5 Strikers came out this past week.
Yeah, earlier, but...
Mm-hmm. And Bravely Default 2 came out yesterday.
Oh, yeah, that did. Yep.
Yeah, I got my copy yesterday. Don't know when I'll get around to it, but I will eventually. I still need to beat the other 2 Bravely games that I got on the 3DS. So yeah. We have to make our way back to Damon Spire. Or just go through Mariod Forest first and then head south of there. Spire, here we come.
Okay. To the south. So I gotta go back through Mariod?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Mariod Woods, yes. And once you get the dragon wings back, we need to take a little detour back over to Saith because we need to buy us some bars of soap.
Oh, yeah, to where?
To Saith, the port town. You know,
Okay,
the port
Saith.
town?
Okay.
Yes.
I thought you said to save. I'm like, I can save anywhere, Kyle.
No, yeah, I mean, you already saved right before you left Mariod.
Yep. That's the key to any JRPG, right? Safe.
Right.
Always be safe.
Oh, yes. But yeah, you can buy the bars of soap at Safe now that you have so much silver on you, and we have access to one of the Althena springs where you can actually see a couple
Yeah,
of
I remember.
cutscenes.
But we didn't have soap. Like you said, that's why we're trying to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Don't
so
worry,
who do we
the
kill?
Althena springs don't even lead the guys to prison, so don't worry, gamers. Anyway, Startel says, I was looking on Facebook Market, and the Lunar games are going for a lot on there, too. I beat a level on Halo ODST earlier, and I'll probably play some more Langrisser tonight.
Langrisser, I would love to pick that up at some point. Actually,
First there was Langrisser, then came Growlancer, and then back to Langrisser.
yeah, and then back to Langrisser, yeah.
I played Growlancer Generations on the PS2. It's actually a pretty decent tactics game. Or, tactics game compilation, I mean. Because it's the second and third game that are in the compilation. Nice whack, hard whack of the mace by Jessie there.
Yeah, she hits hard. Well, Kyle himself
Yeah,
is even like, oh, Kyle's tough. Well, she is the daughter of Mel.
Starchild says he has Growlancer Heritage of War on PS2. Yeah, I haven't played the other Growlancer games that got localized. The PS2 game and the PSP game that I haven't even tried yet.
It's just one enemy,
Or
and
PSP
I'll
game.
just wail on it.
Mm-hmm.
Why waste the MP?
Yeah, be conservative.
Yay! Look at Alex. Yeah! He's so
Yay.
happy.
He's so happy, like the main characters from Secret of Mana, after they beat a boss, they like to flail their arms in the
Yeah.
air, or one of their arms in the air so many times. Starchild says, I haven't played them either.
Let's see here. Oh, these thyroid problem snakes.
Oh. They really need to go to the doctor. I'm pretty sure that their hearts are beating fast with their thyroids being big like that.
They gotta be.
Now imagine if we went up against one of those as a boss. I'm sure she would be really grotesque. Almost like a Jabba the Hutt, but without any arms. Which, I'd have to say that's pretty accurate.
Well, alright. How did one die but not the other? There you go. Just to finish him off.
one of these snakes is not like the other. One of these snakes is dead. Nice job, Jesse.
Let's see here. Let's see if I can have the stream in the background while... Alright, I'm still here.
Yeah, don't worry, we're all still here. Even Corpse is here.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Let's just turn this down to like 160p. Oh, really? Well, fine.
What's fine, be that way.
No, it wouldn't let me go to 160p. I'm like, usually it lets me go to like the lowest. Twitch is like that. Twitch sometimes will let me go pick a lower quality, and sometimes it's like, you're stuck with the HD. Like, what if I don't need HD? You're stuck with it. Really? Yes, really. Ay, ay, ay.
Really, really. And another reason why I think why a lot of people are out and about is, you know, away from our stream is probably because maybe many of them are actually playing as Dan Hibiki in Street Fighter V right now. And from what Gauss told us, Dan Hibiki is definitely streetest fighter in Street Fighter V.
Yep. Dang it, fella, he had a move. Now it's just him getting attacked instead of all of them.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing when it comes to battle systems like this. I mean, even something like the Trails games for the Legend of Heroes IP, when there are enemies that are not, you know, close together, it really does make it harder to target them all. Which I still don't understand why there hasn't been a new Lunar game that it could actually use those mechanics, like what they did in Trails of Cold Steel.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Because, well, then again, I'm sure you haven't even played Trails of Cold Steel yet, Jerry. But if you, well, I mean, once you see the battle system, you can actually see that you would actually look at it and be like, hey, this is Lunar.
Sergeant said so.
Yeah. He says a lot of public restrictions are being lifted as well, possibly the possibility of income taxes coming. Oh yes. Yep, we're at the tax season.
Yep, I got my W-2 and I don't know.
Yeah, that and then possibility about the new stimulus checks and all.
Yeah.
Which hopefully that'll be a thing, because if it does, then I can buy the rest of the parts I need for my rig that I'm working on for my PC.
I would also love to buy a PC. Build a PC. At some point. Please. Ah! Scalpers! Scalping, hoarding the parts we need.
Yeah, Biden, you better get on your problems with that to combat scalpers for both PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC parts.
Two of them down. Alright, not so bad.
2 down, or 3 down, 2 to go.
Oh, 3 down. Yeah, you're right.
You know, if a boss gets rough, we need to have that one guy giving that motivational speech in front of Frieza, of him going Super Saiyan.
Oh. Oh my mama! Ka-me! We'll go Ka-me! Ha! We'll go Ka-me! You know what? Forget it. We're done. We're done.
That totally would be you, wouldn't it?
That's what Wheel said. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Wheel said that's so me. I was like, yeah. I'm like, yeah.
Alex gained another level. Nice. Yeah, you may want to heal Kyle, because there is a boss fight coming up.
Don't worry about it. Already healed him. Amazing.
Yeah, so for the remaining parts of the PC I need to get for my PC rig, I think it's 2 more of those RAM sticks where they're 16 gigabytes each. And of course the graphics card and the processor, but I think I also want to try to get me a solid state drive. You know, so that way I have fast boot ups on my PC.
Sounds good to me.
Then after that I should be ready. Well, not yet. I still need to transfer everything from
more of these things.
For the internal hard drive that, that my computer boots up on and all, like, the programs and stuff, to the 3 terabyte one, and then have that 3 terabyte one be, like, my initial startup, and then kind of change things over to the solid state drive to where things boot up on there as well. But anyway, Starchild says, there's a lot of old titles that should be remastered or even just re-release on newer game systems. Companies could make a killing if they release some of those games nowadays, like the Lunar games, Suikoden games, and other RPG types that aren't available digitally on PS4, PS5, or the Xboxes. Ain't that rich?
It's true. Metal what would you like to be re-released? Oh, Metal's like, no.
For me personally, I would like to see either this game or the PS1 versions of Lunar 1 and 2 be re-released digitally, but include the quality of life improvements that you would see in this version of the game. But I would love to see Suikoden make a comeback, like 1 and 2 getting a
HD remake.
Yeah, HD remake or remaster, whereas the US release of a re-release Suikoden 2 actually gets fixed up because of all the localization problems that were in the PS1 build back in the day. Like missing music and some typo errors and characters saying incorrect lines and that kind of stuff. Starchild says they could re-release Suikoden 2 on PS4 for $60 and people would still buy it. Same with Lunar 1 and 2 or Alundra Legend of Dragoon. Yes, Legend of Dragoon. It's like
and
Sony.
Alundra, yeah. Legend of Dragoon,
Sony.
Right?
Yes. Sony, you are sleeping on Legend of Dragoon.
They are. I don't know why they don't do anything with it.
It's like the closest that you managed to bring back Legend of Dragoon is Dart as a DLC character in PlayStation All-Stars.
All-Stars of all things, yeah.
Yeah, but he got scrapped at the last minute when support for the game just ceased. I mean, I would have bought it. Jeez. But Alundra, yeah, that would be a good one. But then again, I wonder if people. Well, I wonder if they kept what they remade. I mean, if kept what they made with the original, and people, or I would say like the general public would really appreciate it, because there's some things about that game that's really dark. But,
and I was playing Landstalker on I was playing
the Sega Sega Genesis Classics.
The reason I bring that up is because Alundra, same people.
Spiritual successor to that.
Yep.
Yeah, and that game was localized by Working Designs, who worked on the Lunar games. Localizing the Lunar games in the past.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, they've been known for having some pretty competent localizations for the Western release of the Lunar games, as well as Alundra. Their localizations were pretty top notch.
Yeah. I guess JRPGs aren't really your thing, Metal, right? And then I hope Metal shows.
That they had to in order to keep up with the times. But I tell you, one franchise I do want to see make a comeback from Konami at least is Goemon.
Hey, learn sleep. Hey, Metal.
Yeah.
What? We're talking about JRPGs that should be re-released. I don't know if you.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, Goemon.
That's just one that you wanted.
That's a name I've not heard since.
Mystical Ninja or the
Oh no, yeah, Goemon, like in general, or Mystical Ninja.
But JRPGs in general, which one would you like to see make a comeback?
Honestly, probably Shining Force.
That would be nice, but I would have to say that if a new game like that were to be made, then Sega's gonna have to enlist the help of Camelot.
Probably. Fortunately.
Yeah, it's like enough of these Shining spin-offs. Let's see Shining Force make a comeback, because I love me some good tactical RPG goodness.
Yeah, because they could do any number of things, really. They could remake like the first game. They could, remake 3, only actually release everything over here. Instead of just the first part.
StarChild says they could adjust the game ratings if they had to in order to keep up with the times. Yeah, they could, because if they remade Alundra, I'm pretty sure and if they wanted to keep the thing or the dark themes and what made the original so great, then they would probably have to go for an M rating. But anyway, for me, maybe another obscure JRPG that I love to see make a comeback. Probably Thousand Arms.
Ooh,
oh yeah,
nice.
The one we play, yeah. Speaking of ratings, so that would probably be rated M now too. Not really much in there, but like nowadays, probably no. We got to make this M now. Like, wait, what?
Well, I would say probably because of like the dating sim elements. If they wanted to get very lewd,
Oh, Ice Geyser, huh? That's a new one.
For PS, I mean, if there was a Super Nintendo one, I want to see make a comeback, or get remade. Illusion of Gaia.
Oh wow. That's one. Yeah.
That or have Terra Enigma get an official U.S. release.
Oh god, the Venom Needle. I hate that thing. It does so much damage and it poisons. Like, come on. Like, come on.
They are Venom.
Well, they're gonna get Glip Glop now.
Dartel says, I remember back in the day, around 97, 98, there was an RPG that was going to come out called Grand Stream Saga, and it ran into all sorts of drama. Oh, well, ain't that a shame. Oh, yeah. Even I admit that looked actually pretty cool, but yeah. StarChild says, I have Illusion of Gaia on the Super Nintendo. Yeah, so do I.
Nice.
And I do have me the Super Famicom version of Terra Enigma. But if there was one game I need to get left on the Creation Trilogy for the Super Nintendo that consists of that game, both those two games and its predecessor, then it would be its predecessor, Soul Blazer.
Now I'm thinking of Constantine for some reason.
Constantine?
Yeah, isn't it called Soul something? Golly, what was the original Constantine comics called?
Hellblazer.
Hellblazer. That's why. Yeah. Soul Blazer, Hellblazer. Yeah.
I'm sure there's. I was wondering if there was going to be somebody in the chat that was going to say, "What about Mother 3?" We're like, well,
What about Mother 3?
Nintendo, you're basically talking to a brick wall.
Oh God.
Exactly what.
What's we were talking about how gamers don't understand some things like about Pokemon being like just it's literally the same as 4 but updated. Like, how about this? Every time I go to a SNK thing, they keep asking SNK for Capcom versus SNK 3. Now Capcom versus SNK 3. That's not SNK though. That's Capcom. You gotta ask.
Yeah.
SNK got nothing to do.
Now, if you want there to be an SNK versus Capcom, you gotta ask SNK
Yes,
about that.
That you can ask them for, but you can't. But Capcom or SNK is Capcom totally. Completely Capsicum.
Now, if you want it to be truly known as a Capcom game, not a Capsicum game, but a Capcom game, you gotta get Hideaki Itsuno to direct it.
Yes. I like how Kyle's basically Conan.
He is a barbarian after all.
Whoa. Was that Mel?
Yeah, that's Mel.
What are you doing out here?
He's out here getting stoned. Wait a minute, he's already stoned.
Look out.
Man. Everybody must get stoned.
It's so cold and lonely.
Oh God, this is like friggin' the wind. This is like friggin' Star Wars. Don't go there, and you'll see Luke is Darth Vader or something like that. Like when he had like that trip.
Come to me, Jesse. Join me. Join your friends. You will live forever, and you will never be alone.
Come to Butthead.
Kyle's like, that's not.
So yes, this is where I say that Kyle's gonna be in a boss fight because you're going up against Stone Mel.
Idol Mel.
Or Idol Mel.
Well, it's Stone.
The Stone Idol. Basically a palette swap of Mel in his boss form, but he's all grayscaled. Shine Blade.
I did 700 damage to him. Golly.
Hey, that's pretty. That's pretty lit.
Yeah.
Yep. When it comes to Kyle, he definitely is a powerhouse.
You want some more? Ah! I'm jumping onto white base. Ah! There you go.
And hey, he dodged too.
Gracias.
He did not even take any damage in this fight.
No?
Wow. But you didn't even get squat. You didn't.
I know, right? Zero experience, zero. I'm like, oh, Royce, Hoist Gracie, you shapely hag. He calls her a hag, but he still says she's shapely though.
You shapely hag.
I mean, you're a hag, but you got.
That's what it's called, the power of the human heart. So basically, that's what he's saying. Yeah. What Metal said.
Royce, looking at your portrait, are you a Astolfo by chance? Because just looking at her, she definitely spits trap, doesn't she?
Let's get moving. Yeah,
Okay.
let's go.
Okay, never mind.
That was funny. Heal Kyle, and I did, but that was funny though. He didn't even take any damage.
He learned a lot from Alex.
Yeah. Here's Damon Spire.
Yep, Damon Spire is at the far south.
I don't know. Here we go.
And you get some lovely music in this place.
Yeah.
That's why I say it's very mystical.
I
got a sandwich
She-Ra
here.
lives there.
So tell stories while I push the X button, Kyle. I got a sandwich here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll try to role play as everybody. Those who seek the Guardian of Knowledge must have a special knowledge first. Special knowledge first? Hey, maybe it's something in the notebook. Press X.
Press X to doubt.
I believe you're correct, Null. Wait, give me a moment. Mia, do you need to get a move on, or do I need to come over there and give you a head pat? Here it is. Intelligence is the ultimate strength, and wisdom is the ultimate power. You possess the cornerstone, which can become the foundation. Step onto the tiles of red to unlock the door and gain entrance. So yeah, basically we're playing a puzzle when it comes to Damon's Spire. But if we want to get that pass to get inside the Thieves Guild, we're going to have to take that chance. So yeah, if you guys are wondering whether or not if we're going to get to the Red Dragon Cave in this episode, probably not. Because we got to go back to Riza, which will get us access to the Thieves Guild, and then an instance will occur where we will have to go to the town that's nearest to the Red Dragon Cave in order to get a ride via hot air balloon. But and then that's when we get to the Red Dragon Cave. But yeah, won't happen in this episode, looks like.
Why?
That's just how it is, Metal.
But Doctor,
You think there would be enemies here, but we're just seeing normal people. The Thieves Guild has been blah 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 blah.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Slippy.
You have to dialogue.
Yeah, shit, you're going fast though. But yeah, I'm still watching it. I don't know, Kyle. I've seen you get pretty excited for stealing a kiss from me. What?
Ooh,
Well,
my.
hey,
Oh,
Jesse,
my.
you're his woman. He has every right to be that.
As he
He
said,
has every
"Oh,
right to
my."
be that. To be all over you, basically. I mean, even if even with you being a manly man and just don't even know how to reciprocate a woman's feelings like every other anime trope,
'Cause
where
now
with big
you're a
bubbling
man.
eyes.
Man.
There's that other switch. So yeah, red switches. What are we playing, Simon? Beep,
I think so.
beep, boop, boop. All right. All right, here comes the old man. I, Damon, have granted you the privilege, but however, if you wish to proceed any further, you got to ask questions. Which is the source which allowed our world to be created by the hand of Althena? I have a question, Mina. Who the hell are you talking, you fruitcake? We have something in common.
Whoa.
He said fruitcake.
You did.
I was about to ask something like that myself. Something really suited, like, to it. Go ahead and ask me. Or are you going to give Nash a chance? The answer is magic. You are correct. You may enter. I knew you do it,
Excellent.
and that's what I was about to answer. Yada yada yada. Yeah, Nash, this is why nobody likes you, because of you spewing out gibberish. And don't look at us all weird with that silly, goofy-ass yee haircut you got on you. You know, you and Franklin would make BFFs. You know that? You guys would get roasted constantly. But although I'm pretty sure he would roast you for your yee ass haircut. Alright, so we got some little mummy superhero midget men.
Okay.
That's what we'll call them. Mummy superhero midget
Superhero
men.
midget man.
And they got they look like they got Rock Lee's weights on their arms. And yeah, they're pretty much small fry. Starchild says yee haircut, lol. But here's another subject we could talk about. That state of play, huh?
Oh, you mean
I'm back.
Kind of blue.
Well, obviously I was still playing, but yeah, it's,
You were
I
eating?
didn't want to like have my mic on while eating.
Yeah, that's fine.
But that state of play, right? A whole lot of nothing except for the very end.
Oh yeah.
And then even then, if you're not a Final Fantasy fan, it's more a whole lot of nothing, because that's also a game that we already. I mean, Grant, we didn't know about the PS5 version, but you know what I mean. Technically,
Yeah,
a game that's already out.
Yeah, technically the game is already out, but what we didn't know about was its new DLC episode.
And then we learned more about that, which is it's PS5 only.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get the Plus version,
like one or two other things that they did wrong.
yeah. Also, the PS Plus version, if you get that doesn't count.
Oh yes, I'm pretty sure that the PS Plus people who have PS Plus are very salty about that.
Yeah.
Because in the March PS Plus games, Final Fantasy VII Remake is one of those games you can actually get off there. But the thing is that if you have a PS5, you can't upgrade to the PS5 version of Final Fantasy IV or Final Fantasy VII Remake if you get it on PS Plus.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
That's a very good question, actually.
No, they already said it doesn't count, but I'm like, oh. Unless you think of something else, sorry. Go ahead, Metal.
I mean, it's nice that you're able to do that, but at the same time, it's like, why would you? I mean, for like the other two things, you know, specifically the DLC episode, and you can't upgrade from the PS4 to the PS5 version via the PS Plus. It's like, I mean, the whole PS Plus thing, I can definitely understand, because even though you have PS Plus, technically you still, I mean, even though you get the games for free, you still don't technically own it, but you only own it through a paywall. But
and even so much that if you don't have PS Plus, it's all of a sudden not playable.
Yes.
To that, which it's not like, I forget what thing I was reading that actually does have even if you don't pay, you still, if you got the game, you got the game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think is it Xbox? I forget. One of them.
I think it is Xbox.
Where like,
because if you have that subscription to Game Pass, where you pay only $10 a month, then I think, you know, those games are yours to keep, even if you got off Game Pass. Well, no. You still, no. You actually still, you wouldn't be able to get access to them because you don't have access to Game Pass. I did try that before.
Oh, I forget what it is then. I remember seeing one subscription that's like, yeah, you just, like Audible does that. I got a free audiobook from Audible, turned off my Audible subscription, and then still kept the book. Or audiobook.
Right.
Dang, they're weak to magic, I see, but not to physical.
Hey, Jared, do you think Nash and Franklin would make the best of friends?
Well, maybe.
Since they
I
do
feel like
since they both do get roasted pretty much.
I feel like I'm not saying Nash is a racist, but I feel so for some reason I feel like he might be saying some racist stuff without thinking about it. Like,
but we agree that.
So Franklin would just get mad at him.
He has a yee ass haircut.
He does, yeah.
Like Naruto, adult Naruto.
And Gaara.
And adult Gaara too, yes. Yeah, fans of Naruto were hoping that he would still have that spiky hair like he did as a kid, but nope. When he turned into adult,
what I was hoping, I was hoping he'd have the hair that if you ever saw, I don't know if the anime did it, but the manga showed that this part where like Jiraiya wrote a book about an adult Naruto, and that character design looked dope. I was like, we thought he looked like that, like more like his dad, but no, they gave him the yee.
No.
He got stuck
like
with
he looks like Hank Hill from King of the Hill.
So
with that haircut.
If you want yee, you're getting yee.
The only thing that's missing about adult Naruto is that, him looking like Hank Hill is that he's missing his voice. He's like, I'm a Hokage. Look at me, Bobby. I'm a Hokage.
That boy ain't right.
Brother.
He looks at Boruto.
Really cool, Dad.
He looks at Boruto and says, "That boy ain't right."
Boruto, that boy ain't right, Bobby.
Dang, they're weak to magic, all right. Like golly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. These midgets. I mean, these mummified superhero midget men.
Nash, you leveled up anyway, and you oh wow. I'm over here like, let me give you a starlight to refill your MP. Also, Nash automatically pulls his whole MP because he got Lee leveled up. So it's like it's not even worth the physical attackers fighting. Like golly.
Oh, and hey, there's actually an enemy in that party called the Mummy Clone, but it's basically it looks like a winged Meta Knight with a dragon.
It does like Meta Knight. I was just gonna say that. That's just Meta Knight, bro.
Yeah, the only thing it's missing is the sword, pretty much, and his cheapness when using the sword, which pretty much the reason why he got banned from Super Smash Bros. Tournaments in the first place.
Yep. Thanks, Mia.
StarTel says, I'll get the remake for free on PS4 next month. I don't plan on buying the actual game, lol. Will each of the new chapters for FF7 Remake be $60 each like the first game? It all seems like a cash grab. Well...
They're twirling so aggressively at me.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's like, how dare you interfere? I gotta spin I gotta spin real hard. Oh, wouldn't you throw up if you're spinning that much there, dude?
I know I would.
It's like, how much can you wrap yourself up in a serious case of vertigo for spinning that much? Them spinning that much, they must really enjoy Kane and Lynch 2 Dog Days or Kane and Lynch Dead Men.
I remember those.
They're really big. Those games that are infamous for giving people vertigo because of the shaky camera movement.
I remember also, that was what got Giant Bomb created, technically.
Yeah, because of Jeff Gershman's review on...
Yeah, he gave his honest review, and they were like... He gave it like a 7. Which wasn't even bad. It was just like, but it wasn't the score we wanted. Like, wow, thanks for proving that, games journalism is a joke. And that you guys just pay for reviews.
Yeah, it's really sad that game journalism is like that nowadays. It's like, oh, we gotta sing good praise to our game so that way we can get advertising revenue. It's like, really? You're not gonna care about honesty.
It's like, why even call it journalism if you're not even going to really be a journalist? And
Right.
that's a whole nother can of worms, I know.
Right.
But
And LPH says that messed up.
hi,
That
LPH,
messed
and
up.
yeah.
And hey, LPH. Okay, where is the?
I opened a switch somewhere, but I don't remember where.
Yeah, I think you could go down that path this time.
Well, was it the stairs I walked by?
No, because
Oh.
they take you back downstairs.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, you just gotta keep finding stairs that lead up. Because you want to go up the tower, not down the tower. And hey, Lord Doom!
Hey, how's it going, Lord Doom?
He says, hey, what's up? Oh, not much. Just, playing some more of this, going through a, nice tower. But don't worry, it's not roguelike or, randomly generated or anything like that. Now imagine if a dungeon like this was randomly generated. I'm sure that'd piss off a lot of people.
Woof. I'd be like, you know what? I'm done.
Yeah.
I'd be like, whatever. No. Woo. Already fought you guys. Aw, jeez. I need to charge this laptop.
Oh no. Starchild says.
I keep thinking it'll last long enough, but it doesn't.
Starchild says, I remember playing the first Kane and Lynch. It had promise, but it had some weird bugs. It would freeze up and glitch a lot when I would play it co-op
There we go.
up at work. So I got rid of it.
I had it too for like 2 seconds, just because it was co-op, like. And I was like, ooh, I could play this with friends. And then nope.
Nope, because bad camera. Bad shaky camera. I mean, even if it was in 60 frames a second, it still did not help matters that the camera would shake.
Yep.
Although Kane and Lynch 2 Dog Days actually had probably the cheesiest line that Lynch ever spoke in the game. It basically went like this. Okay, we're gonna be out on a crowded street. We gotta act cool.
Kane and Lynch kind of reminds me if it's literally just Trevor from GTA 5 in his own game.
Yeah.
Ah, there we are. There we are.
There you go. Now Damon's gonna ask another question.
So, Lord Doom, how do you like the fact that we fixed the font here? Because the font was getting out of the text boxes. You can actually read the game.
Yeah.
Your mental
It's
fortitude
actually legible
by
now.
answering my question.
People who rely on force shall be destroyed by force. He's like, well, oh yeah, I know. But the person who controls force can avoid it altogether. What controls force?
Skills. What controls force? Even I know the answer to that one. Come on, Alex, let me handle this.
I feel like Kyle can get it.
But, probably Nash is gonna be your best bet on this one.
Let me
This
see.
is like, I'm gonna bite my tongue on this, but I'll try to stick with.
What controls force? What? Oh, what's the Lord Doom say?
He says, looks good to me, since when did this turn into Star Wars?
Right? With the whole questions.
Yeah. Oh, even Damon looks like Obi-Wan with that sprite.
Yep.
Old man, Ben Kenobi.
I think it is Nash, but
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you're gonna have to ask Nash for this. Okay, Mr. Yee Yee haircut.
kill.
You are correct. You may proceed.
Like the stair climbing sound.
You just got lucky, magic boy.
I don't see
don't
some
be-
ogres there.
Oh, do they have layers?
Look at him running. I think that's pretty funny. That's funny right there. As we know from all the hillbillies that were in the previous game.
Or you mean in the previous place?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what I said.
Yeah. Marriott. Yeah, look at those ogres. They look pretty menacing. I'd say they look more like the devil rejects.
Yeah.
The devil's rejects.
Oh. Get out of here, Rob Zombie.
And I am the one exterminating.
So yeah. Pokemans. I know why they do one swing now. I can't believe it. Sometimes they do one swing.
Uh-huh.
It's because if they have to run over there first, they used up an action.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe it took me this long to figure it out. But oh no, is he dead? He's dead. Oh, but Null healed him. Don't give up.
Oh, we don't even need him anymore. Oh, no, leave him down until the battle's over.
That's funny.
Leave that yee boy down on the ground.
I guess not, yeah.
So, March is coming up next week.
Yeah. Already, because
So
well, it is the shortest month, February.
Yeah, and next weekend is AEW Revolution 2021. That'll be a fun watch. And next weekend, on top of that, is also going to be Daylight Savings Time.
Oh yeah.
It is, isn't it? Shit.
Yep.
Spring ahead. Now, if only there wasn't a pandemic going on, so I could actually socialize in the nicer weather.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, I finally have a job. I can socialize. Pandemic's like, nah. How about nah? There's only 2 of them this time.
Now we get to watch the Running Ogres again. Just briefly. Remember to use your limit breaks.
Yeah, I don't know. Part of me is also like, is there a boss coming or no?
No, there's no boss in Damon's Fire.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll be fine.
Thunder!
Sam Riegel, the more I hear your voice, the more I want you to voice Phoenix Wright in another Ace Attorney game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that power slash, man. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Sword Dance, but it's Conan the Barbarian who's doing all the talking.
They love hitting Nash with that lightning. Golly.
Would you say that maybe Kyle and Lunar is probably the most accurate depiction of Conan the Barbarian out of that group?
Well, out of that group, obviously.
Yeah. And he's not,
I like how the chests actually have something now. Look at it run! Let me break on you.
yeah, when they're chasing after you, it's like the boos from Mario.
Yeah.
When you have their back turned on them, they just chase after you.
Go. I don't know. It's funny to me. I'd like this.
They're like, come on, let's go play some Shrek Super Party on the Xbox.
Yeah.
There are divisive opinions about that game. I mean, some people say it's bad, while others say it's a great Mario Party foil if you get too burnt out by Mario Party.
Okay. They keep targeting Nash with the lightning moves.
It's like, we have thunder power, mortal.
I guess so.
It's like, we don't appreciate your yee haircuts. Besides, your name should not be Nash. It should be Franklin.
Kyle just killed both of them.
That's why I said. Great man.
Oh lordy, there's more of them.
More ogres. Do they have layers?
Oh lordy, they coming.
Yeah, it gets kind of crazy, especially with the number of them that appear on the floors.
I'm like, bruh.
But don't worry, there are only 5 floors in this game. I mean, in this place.
Well, that's good enough.
Yeah, so after you get past the 4th floor, then the 5th floor is pretty much Damon's study area, basically, where he usually is all the time. And that's where you'll get the Thieves' Crest.
Well, alright.
Then we can finally get our Dragon Wings back from that.
Oh yeah, frick, our fast travel system.
Yeah.
Oh lordy, they just come run up on you. Man, what?
Like,
I'd hate to be in the tower seeing that running up on me. And Damon's supposed to be not an evil person, but he's got this.
Yeah.
I'm not evil. Then why you got these berserk villains running around?
Right. I mean, what's up with your tower? I mean, if you're supposed to be a man of knowledge, why would you have enemies, attacking people?
Right? He's like,
Golly.
those who use force will be destroyed by force. Also him. I'm gonna use a lot of force. Also Damon. Damon? I had a dream about that fool last night.
You said your name's Damon, but I'm just gonna name you Matt. And I'm gonna be Jimmy Kimmel. Because I'm gonna bring you on my talk show, and when you come to sit down, I'm gonna say, that's all the time we have for today, and then all of a sudden the credits start rolling. Which, they actually did that gag a lot whenever Matt Damon came on to Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Starchild says, don't play Mario Party against the AI. It straight cheats. And me and 2 other guys I work with were playing it on lunch one night with one AI character. We were on the last round, and the AI character didn't have any stars. On the last round, he took all of our stars and passed us to win in one go. Oh, wow. But yeah, the AI in the Mario Party games can be pretty cheap.
Rubber band AI, man. All of a sudden they just yeet. They see about you. I played because I had the 3DS Mario Kart. Oh, Mario Party, right? Not Kart. What was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does cheat though.
Yeah, and especially the first one.
Yeah, exactly. What LPA says. The bad guy's plan is hurt Nash. they keep attacking Nash. It's like you remember that scene in Dragon Ball Bridge? He keeps punching me in the. Why?
He keeps punching me in the dick.
Why does he keep punching me in the dick?
He said the new one or the N64 one?
He's asking you about Mario Party.
I was gonna say in Mario Party 1, on the N64, Peach's AI is extremely cheap. She is broken. in that game. Especially if you have, especially if you have her on the hardest difficulty and you're playing that one game of tug of war where you have to spin the thumbstick around with the palm of your hand with 3 other people.
Okay, for some reason, Star Child said N64, and for some reason, it thinks that that's a swear.
Because it's
I don't get it.
N64 GA and then MES after a space. So must have thought Star Child was saying gay.
Oh, it wasn't.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm not even fighting them. I'm like, pfft. Sometimes it's like, yeah, level up. And sometimes I'm like, no, I already fought these fools. I ain't gonna fight them again. I already fought y'all.
But yeah, Mario Party 1 on the N64 is the most infamous because of the
Dude, when you talk about that thumbstick, I've seen people who've like melted and like have blisters and the control. Oh my god. Woof.
Yeah, that's like one of the only few times that Nintendo has ever got sued and lost.
Oh yeah, because they're like, yeah, you guys literally made it. You can't play this, man. You can't. Like you're literally causing physical damage with how hard you made it.
Although I'm pretty sure they did not intend for you to use the palm of your hands to get really aggressive and actually, playing.
The
Mario
thing is,
Party
like, it's
that with
still
specific mini games that do that.
That's the only way to do it humanly.
I mean, which is why after that you don't see a lot of Mario Party games that actually use that thumbstick rotation. So yeah, I mean, Nintendo had to send out gloves to all the people who got hurt by the the thumbstick rotations with the palm of their hand. Like Mario Kart or Mario Party, the first one.
When they're not chasing you, that's what it looks like they're doing. Just go oompa loompa.
Oompa loompa, look at that ass. Yes, you got big, giant, huge glutes there, Ogreman. Or they kind of look like the devil from, the devil boss from, Reboot Ninja Gaiden, the first one on Xbox.
Oh, yeah.
Star Child says, yeah, UFC Undisputed 1 was really bad about the joystick rotating as well. I know that Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 on PS2 and GameCube, you had to rotate the thumbstick in order to like fill up your, your ultimate finishing move. Like if you were trying to do like the Super Spirit Bomb with Goku.
Wait, you also do that for beam clashes. You had to rotate like crazy.
Mm-hmm. But at least those thumbsticks were manageable. Whereas the
exactly. They didn't make it like
because it was hard plastic.
Oh, here we are. A librarian
says, I liked playing it, but it was just too tiring. And then LPH says, Mario Party, the game that ends your friendships.
Yeah, that's true
Pretty
too.
Much. Yep.
That's true too, man. Yep. Frick.
It's like any Mario game that, where you can play against friends, they'll just ruin your friendships. Or end your friendships, basically. I mean, even Sonic the Hedgehog tried to do that with Sonic Shuffle on the game or on the Dreamcast, but nope, that couldn't end. I guess you could say that could end your friendship because the game was so bad.
Watch what happens if I try to run. Oh, okay. I thought they were gonna do the jump around, we can't run away thing. I didn't expect them to actually run. Okay, never mind. Well, all right. Shoot.
Thank you.
Here we go.
He's like doing Hulk charge. Though I missed. Oh, cutscene.
That man seems to be in a great deal of pain. Just like
hey,
me. When I wake up.
It's the thief from Safe. Remember?
I bet he was eating stuff off the ground and got sick. Pretty sure you're the only one who does that sort of thing, Kyle.
I wonder if he had...
Now I know,
Oh,
it's about the game, but part of me is also like, why do I feel like somebody would say that to you? Like, but you're the one who eats stuff off the ground, Kyle. I do. I mean, not off the ground, but you know what I mean? Like, if it fell and I catch it quick enough, I mean, you know, whatever.
Oh, and remember, there's the 3-second rule.
Yeah, exactly. If it's been there too long, I'm like, nah. But if it's, yeah. I'm busy, go away. Well, excuse us for caring.
I'm pretty sure that Kyle was just trying to get some trash minerals in his diet. But yeah, it's that guy from Safe with that Sprite. You know, the one who had the who would cheat in that game with that coin of his.
Oh, he did eat a cookie off the ground and he had a stomach ache.
Ate that cookie lying on the floor over there. Well, Kyle was right about something. Let's help him. And guess who it is?
I just saw. Huh. That was one of his tests.
Damon!
Please don't hurt me. Jess, your mood swings are more violent than a hurricane.
Go hang out with those Hicks and Marriott.
Always be saving. That's right.
They'll hit on anything that's not related to them.
No, wait. No, don't hit anything even if it is related to them.
Yeah.
Happens a lot in Puerto Rico too, unfortunately. I remember this tower now. That's funny, but not the this PSP version. I never played this version, but I do remember this tower. It was different, right?
Yeah, it was different. I remember.
I like how randomly I'll get flashbacks to the previous games.
I remember that the tower, Damon Spire, in this in the GBA version, its music was not as memorable as
definitely wasn't nice.
The PS1 remake. It just sounded like it was kind of.
Actually, you know what?
Yeah, it kind of sounded like it was the music from the Caves of the Dragons that you visited.
Yeah.
In the games.
I remember right, because you know how I played the GBA one too. I played it on the GameCube player. Remember that?
Oh yeah, the Game Boy player.
GameCube Game Boy player. Yeah. I played a lot of games on that, because the Game Boy player, like the Super Game Boy, would add like different modes too. You know, like you could stretch the screen, or you could have a wallpaper, or you know, you have colors to a game that didn't have color. Donkey Kong did that. The Game Boy version of Donkey Kong, it had color and stuff when you played it on a Super Game Boy or Game Boy player.
And in Lunar Legend, Alex does not have a father.
Yeah. It's just single mom instead. I'm like, wait, what? Why? I don't know, but they like to do that.
It was very interesting, but even though they I think they mentioned like, you know, Alex's father to some context, but it was more like a mention of, you know, like a mention of passing or whatever. Since, you know, Alex living with a widowed parent. But they did illustrate some new still images, like Luna giving Alex's mom a hug, and Alex and Luna when they were really little, like doing a pinky promise.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were brand new for the Game Boy Advance game.
All right.
And even some boss fights got omitted for some, for a boss fight that's entirely different.
Yep.
Like this one guy who helps the Magic Emperor. You don't actually fight him in the PS1 remake or in this remake, but you actually do fight him in the Game Boy Advance remake.
Spirit bandana. I feel like that's useful. Maybe. I don't know. Possibly.
Spirit bandana.
Possibly. Oh, that's the first thing that's ever gone wrong.
But Jerry, the important question is, why did we program them to scream?
Yeah, why did we? Yep. Ah! Why did we?
And don't forget my two other favorite robot ones. Father, give
me legs. And Homer just looks.
Father.
Homer just gives him a look like no. And he just keeps crawling away.
And my other favorite one. Why? Why was I programmed
to feel pain? Also, hey mouse, say cheese. With a dry, cool wit like that, I could be an action hero. And Homer does the same thing. Die! Die, robots! With dry, cool wit like that, I could be an action hero.
I found a $20 bill underneath the couch. Darn it! Yeah, when Homer found that $20 bill underneath his couch, he was not happy. He was wanting food.
Well, it does increase thunder damage, even though he doesn't. Decrease. Oh, wait, so they could not glip-glop him with thunder as hard.
Mm-hmm.
Enhance his magic.
Hey, Alex.
There we go.
Starchild says, the funny thing about the Lunar games is that it was one of the first anime games I heard people say, I don't like anime, but I really like that game.
It's true.
Yeah, because Lunar wasn't an anime. It was just a video game franchise with anime visuals. And I think that's another thing, too, is that even though anime-based video games do get a bad rap, but nowadays, if they were based on a video game franchise that's not based on an animated TV show or movie, then they do end up getting a lot more well-received. Like, the Tales games, for instance, are very synonymous with that, and Ni no Kuni, the Super Robot Wars games, even though they do have references in those games.
LPH, can robots feel pain? Well, for me, yes.
Persona, yep, that's another one. Look at Kyle in the background. In the back, crossing his arms. Like doing the manly...
Get a Robo style. Or as some would say, Gunbuster, but... Get a Robo did it first. It's just Gunbuster's the one more people recognize doing that pose.
Mm-hmm.
The cross arm pose. Already fought you, goblins. Ah!
Bad Gamer says, well, more like Persona 3.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because 1 and 2, nobody gives a time of day to.
Yeah, they actually are a bit more realistic with their designs.
2 is still, honestly speaking, 2 is still the best one.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 duology.
And LPH says, and some games did get some anime show. Yeah, they did. You know, I'm really surprised why they never adapted, like, the storyline of this game and Lunar 2 into anime.
That's a very good question. What the heck? They keep remaking the games, but they won't just make an anime series out of it. It would make a decent 26-episode series.
Yeah, for each game.
Like this game right here would be a 26-episode series. What?
Yes,
no problem. Not too fast, not too short.
Well, I'm pretty sure that Lunar 2 would probably make for a good, like, 52-episode anime series. Because after you beat the main game, there's also the epilogue.
Starchild says something.
He says, they have manga based on Lunar 1 and 2, I believe. Yes, they do. You're absolutely right, Starchild.
No, that I didn't know.
Yeah, they were either like retellings the from the from the first two games, or they would have prequels or gag stories or whatever. Like some of the characters who got like left out of development somewhat. LPH says 26 episodes and maybe a movie. And even though they remade a game like this, I really don't understand why they didn't do anything extra, like have an epilogue that would, connect this game to Lunar 2. Because even though they're in the same franchise, it seems like when you go to Lunar 2, there doesn't really seem like there's a connection between the first game and the second game that much. Like, what if something happened in a bonus epilogue of Lunar, the first one, and then it will connect into Lunar 2. I always thought it was nice that they have a hook like that for when it comes to franchises. Because that would be a great way to entice people and say, hey, you know what? I want to play the next game now. Because I'm very interested to know what happens. And LPH says, timeline? Yeah, timeline. Bad Gamer says, it's weird when you think about this. Luna is one of the anime-est JRPGs. Lunar is one of the anime-est JRPGs that had potential to be an anime, and it was made in the time when this would probably have been a cult anime, have had a cult following for an anime. Yeah! I mean, especially when it was made in the 90s. I mean, if they made an anime, with the animation style that they did back then, I'm pretty sure that it would probably be in a lot of people's, like, maybe not top 10s, but maybe like in the top 25, at least.
Y'all want to see it so bad? Fine.
You want to see Jesse's big iron hammer of justice?
Yeah. They wouldn't let me escape, so take this.
Bad Gamer says, people would go like, yeah, I remember watching Lunar. What's a great anime? Starchild says, yeah, by the end of Lunar 1, came out, was completely considered a rare game. Mm-hmm.
The ads even say that. Starchild showed me an old magazine ad where it literally says, hey, yo, buy this game if you could find it. LOL.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wait, what? The magazine ad actually says that? Yep.
Yeah, there were some magazine ads for the original Lunar as well as the remake. It's just like when I saw an ad for the remake of Lunar 1, I just looked at it, I was like, I really want to play this game. Because, my taste with games wasn't really that expansive like many people's back in the day, but just looking at the ad for Lunar 1 Silver Star Story Complete, I was a magazine ad, I was like, I really do want to play this. Bad Gamer says, the top 10 underrated anime from the 90s, and Lunar would probably have been top 3. Yeah. Possible, You must make a decision. And making your way...
Let him have Kyle! Okay. Why is Kyle the weakest now? You're the weakest. Let him have Kyle! The fact that their names are Alex and Kyle just makes it so much better. Like, who's the worst? Kyle! No! And the thing is, the fact that he's Alex, I feel, Alex, you would do this, wouldn't you? He was saying it, sacrifice Kyle. Alex would do this to you, Kyle, apparently.
Yeah, he would. He would. He says, I'm in C. Starchild says, I always like the magazine ads for Albert Odyssey as well. Yeah, Albert Odyssey, because the
Ah, there you go. I'm the MC. I get the word. Oh man. Let's save it again. As you know, right? Save. Always
We
be
have
saving.
floor. I think the last floor, right before we get to Damon's quarters, is I think it's just only one room where we just hopefully maybe. So yeah, this floor is pretty peaceful without any monsters, so you won't even have to fight anything here. Fire counts. ABS always be saving.
It's true.
And Bad Gamer says another game made around the same time as Lunar is Xenogears, and that also didn't get an anime. Yeah, that is true. I'm pretty sure that also would have been a cult classic too if that got animated some way.
Excuse me for thinking positive, Nash.
And Nash is being racist to Null, calling
Told
him
you.
cat. When
Told
he's
you.
Literally
Nash is literally
cat.
a racist. I told you this earlier. When he,
Yeah.
he just proved it. What does we do with this exactly?
A lump of clay. A priceless treasure. Okay.
Back off, Ego Angelo.
Ego Angelo. To have a narcissism duel.
Let's not pick Kyle for this one.
Well, I mean, some of the ones that the characters have, they're actually pretty funny with the things that they come up with.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do. But it's okay. You could just, move forward with how it is if you want to. Alex, make that prettier. Kyle, please try to be serious. Hold that part up, Jess. Nash, I think you could be trying harder. No, if you're
Oh,
tough,
God.
take-
She likes... Oh, jeez. That's funny.
Oh, Gorgon Ghidra.
If this thing were any uglier, it'd be my butt.
What the heck? Next time you cover your mouth like that, I'm gonna gnaw your fingers off. And Bad Gamer says, and don't forget, Xenogears was the first and only Mech JRPG until Xenoblade Chronicles X. Yep, that video still gives me headaches. So how long until Xenoblade X is going to be on the Nintendo Switch? And Bad Gamer says soon. Yeah, I hope it's like the last Wii U port coming to Nintendo Switch. And hello, Dane.
Hey, Omega Mario.
Hello.
Let's see what they make this time.
The only thing uglier than that Gorgon Ghidra. I didn't mean to hurt you. Sometimes I forget that you even have to. Oh God, that is harsh.
What about Wii U games?
LPH says it's like 90% of the Wii U games is on the Switch. And Bad Gamer says all the good ones, and I think the only one that's not on the Switch is Xenoblade Chronicles X. main.
Should I see what Kyle makes anyway? Just for the giggles?
Yes.
Pretty sure it's Alex who himself who has to do it, but you know, they're
Yeah.
it's always one of those things where it's like probably just a pair of boobs.
I mean, when you pick Alex, you'll actually be surprised. You'd be surprised by the decision, but you'll see.
Like it's a work of art. It's a vintage crowbar, or we in the trade commonly call a Jimmy.
I'll call him Jimmy. And I just seen one. Were you listening?
I like how Nash actually did almost impress him. He was like, I was almost impressed by this, but you didn't want to do what you actually treasured. What are the choices? I guess I'll be the leader. Yeah, you are the leader. See, Bad Gamer said he would make boobs.
Of course, leave it to me, Alex. So it's Nash. I mean, it's Null who's giving the. I like Null's reaction to Kyle in this game. He says, "Kyle, you suck."
Ellie.
It's Luna.
Oh. Lord, true. Hey, Metal. Lord Dude said he would make the crossbone Gundam.
Oh, nice.
Full clock.
Nice.
If you had to make it, what would you be? What would you make? It doesn't have to be a Gundam, but I mean, I feel like it would be.
Okay, the thieves
That's a
guide.
very
We
good
finally
question,
got that.
actually.
Let's make it easy. Just between robots, real or super.
Real.
Okay, so which real robot would you make?
I would probably say. What am I trying to think? Like, I got something like on the tip of my tongue, but I can't quite, articulate it.
Alex said he would have the God Gundam, or. What's your favorite? Okay. And I even know. I have no idea what your favorite series is in Gundam. Even like how everybody knows I like Stardust.
Oh yeah.
All right, Metal would make a Gaia gear. I don't know. I'm just.
Because it's. Oh, I'm like one of those guys where like, you're making me choose like between my sons.
Yeah.
All right, so we finally completed the Damon Spire. So
Right on time,
normally
huh?
I'd say normally we would just mosey on back over to Riza, but look what time it is.
Yep. Because I think do enemies pop back up too?
I'm not sure. You may have to check yourself real quick.
I'm checking. That's why.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the chat saying? Because that's actually some good stuff out there.
Bad Gamer says G Gundam if it had to be Gundam, otherwise Gal Gaigar. But knowing me and what you would expect, and LPH says, is Mega XLR count as a super robot? And Bad Gamer says yes. Bad Gamer says yes.
Megas XLR.
Yes. Oh, yikes.
Yep, they're all here. Oh, yeah. The whole gang's here.
Yep.
Isn't there a warp whistle I have or something like that? I forgot.
Well, you had the dragon wings, but remember they got stolen. Remember?
No, don't I have like a dungeon warper dealie?
Oh, I know the individual dragon wings would get you out of the place, but I know that Jesse does have or Jessica has an ability called Escape Litany, which will help you escape out of the dungeons. Oh, Warp Wing.
Yeah, that's it. Where is it?
It's underneath Antidote.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like I remember buying that because it's underneath Antidote, and I'm already like, where's you? Oh, there it is.
Keep going, Nick.
Yeah, there we go.
Keep going.
Alright. Well, we can save it now.
Good. We're finally out of that dungeon for good.
See you later, losers.
I see you in hell.
I gotta go.
Imagine that. And imagine that being the ending of the stream with you saying that.
I'll see you in hell. Thank you. I'll see you in hell.
So yeah, Riza's where we're going next time to get back our dragon wings.
All
and
right.
then we can make our way to the Red
Recover
Dragon Cave next
and
time.
save, and we'll start plugging.
All right.
Who plugged first last time?
That'd be Metal. It's
All
my
right, so
turn
it's your
now.
turn.
I
All
was
right.
gonna say, yeah, I thought it was me.
Yep. Okay, so you can follow me on youtube.com/RPGreviews for all my content that I work on. And also, if you want to stay up to date with me on social media, which you should, you can follow me at facebook.com/RPGreviews and twitter.com/RPGreviews. I do have a page here on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/RPGreviews. Last time I streamed was back last week when I was streaming the Nintendo Direct that happened. I was planning on doing one for the State of Play, but I was like, no thank you.
It was good, we didn't.
But yeah, you can give me a follow there if you have not done so already. And if you want to see the archives of my live streams from Twitch onto YouTube, then you can follow me at youtube.com/RPGGamer4Solo. And that's me.
I guess it's me next, isn't it? Well, I'm pretty damn easy. Just follow me on YouTube at Visible Ninja Dojo, where we do a live show Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern called Ninja Talks Live. We shoot the shit about mecha, tokusatsu, all that kind of great stuff, so cruise on by. Also, Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern, we play a little game over on the Hero Club Twitch at twitch.tv/HeroClubForLife, where we're currently playing through Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Good stuff. And of course, check me out on Twitter at Visible Ninja Zero, and check out my other YouTube channel if you're interested in Yu-Gi-Oh! At Master with Blue of Eyes.
All right, that it?
All right, last
And
but not
bark,
least.
All right. You can follow me on Twitch with the name Fighter Cows. That's twitch.tv/FighterCows. FighterXaos. Same name on social media. Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. It's Fighter Cows. And on Twitch, I stream 4 p.m. Eastern, Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays is Tekken. Fridays is a different game. And I think that's it. Because, check my pinned tweet on my Twitter for more.
All right, so join us next week as we head into the Thieves Guild inside of Riza to get back our dragon wings, and then we start making preparations to head to the Red Dragon Cave, and we will go through the Red Dragon Cave in its entirety to get the second of the Dragon Master artifacts, which is the Red Dragon Shield. So that ought to that ought to be a pretty good episode to watch. So you definitely don't want to miss it. So until next week, this is Double RPG.
Visible Ninja.
And I'm Fighter Cows.
And Fighter Cows, you got 2 words for us. Take it away.
Nimu. Kanyu.
Peace out, everybody. See you next week. Bye-bye.